My name is J Smash. I'm a DJ, record producer, A&R, everything that has to do with music based.
So guide us, what are we doing here today?
We're just here to, have a conversation, chop it about toxic perfectionism. I just want to talk to the people and just let people know, the process that I had to go through and to even discover that there's something that's called toxic perfectionism that can stop you from, achieving your goals, and progressing because you just want to be so much of a perfectionist. Okay. So, yeah, that's why we're here.
Before we start and tap into anything else, man.
Yeah.
Why toxic perfectionism?
Toxic perfectionism because there was a point when I was making the album, I got stuck, I just felt like nothing was making sense. And keep in mind that I had actually solid songs, but to me, I was like, nah, maybe this doesn't make sense, I'm trying to get this person and all that, but all of that was just like me trying to be so much of a perfectionist that I couldn't progress, I couldn't move forward, because some of the things that I wanted to tap into or to reach were just so unrealistic at that point, so yeah, it got to a point where I spent months, bro, I spent 6-7 months without doing anything with the album, and I had solid stuff.
So before we tap into the solidness and what you've explained so far, 7 months without doing anything, how did the journey to toxic perfectionism start?
I started the album in 2019. I think, that's when we started making some records, had 1, 2, 3 records there. In 2020, actually it's 2020, I started 2020. So I had records that were just chilling. So when I listened to the songs, when I was listening back to the songs, and I'm like, oh, I think, I'm tapped into, there's a zone that I'm tapped into, and I'm creating something that sounds like it could be an album, I'm creating something that has sequence. There was sequence from the songs that I was already creating. So 2020, that's when I get started, and I just started making music for the album.
Okay. As you explained, just the journey, 2020, starting out then, it's been kind of 3 years, if someone can put it like that.
Yeah, man. It's been 3 years.
In between that 3 years, right? And, making music it's not easy.
Yeah.
What are one of the key lessons or key influences that assisted you with expressing and releasing that inner toxic perfectionist?
One thing that I would really say helped me out, I got to a point where I just thought to myself that I really need to be myself more than anything, and I need to express music the way that I feel about it. I need to do things without being influenced, because you get so influenced when you listen to a lot of different things, a lot of different sounds, this and that and whatsoever. So for me, the biggest thing was staying true to myself, true to what I want people to listen to, even though some of the people wouldn't agree with me with how I wanted to do certain songs and so on.
Finish line, I was missing dinner time. Marathon, I was feeling energized. Killing time, swear that bitch was never mine. Cut the ties, no replies.